Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching today. So this is going to be kind of a quick one. I've got a lot going on. Good news is I am closing and moving into the house next week, so that's super exciting. But a video came out. I don't know if you've seen this gentleman before. His name is The Fat Electrician. I'm going to put a link down below. You need to check out his channel. I'm telling you, if history teachers would teach like this guy, everybody would be involved in your history class. It was just, he's wonderful. Anyway, the video, Biden releases grizzly bears. Now let me tell you something. I would love to see him go catch one himself. That would just be perfect. He does want to release them into the state of Washington, and there's so many reasons, and there's certain people out there that are gonna say things like, oh, it's their right, they were there first, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, what is he thinking? He wants to take away the pew-pew rights and then have grizzly bears come in. Are you serious right now? Like, I'm so glad that the House has decided to move forward with impeachment or inquiries and checking into that. So that's exciting. I'm hoping we get somewhere with that one. Anyway, I just need everybody to use their brain and don't trust what they say. Oh my gosh, I tell you, I don't even know where to go with this anymore. The stupid just keeps getting stupider, and it's kind of like if you were tripping and falling off a bike, you might get it. I don't know. Anyway, so nobody's going to be having snow on Christmas, apparently. That's what they're saying now. But it's still cold. It's still wet. And they're saying items are going to be missing. Like they're going to be going off the shelves. So if everything's going off the shelves, what does that mean for you? That means that you need to get prepared now. We've talked about before, it looks like olive oil is going to be a really big issue, and maybe just oil in general. So that's something you're really, really going to want to look into. And then you're going to want to make sure gas is coming down right now, as most people can see. And that's because we're going into an election year. So as always, I want you to really pay attention. So when you have such extreme things happen within a country, you're going to have extreme things happen that one side was opposing and against, and now they're going to go back to that direction because they want to get elected in, because they are doing right. I have noticed something else. People are getting in for voter registration because they have an ID card or they have a driver's license. There is many states right now that have let immigrants come in and get a driver's license in our country. Therefore, with that driver's license, they can legally vote. Problem is state or federal law states that they need to have a place that they sleep, a property or a place that they stay at as a registered address. So they are getting around that, and it's really important to make sure, you know, in your areas that you're involved with it, get involved in certain parties in your areas so that you can see what's going on and you can reach out and just, you know, make friends with your election department. Reach out to them and say, hey, you know, I heard about this. What's your thoughts on it? See what they say. And if you're in doubt, sign up to be an election judge. Do your civic duty, be an election judge, and be a part of the process, not the problem. Be the solution, not the problem. Anyway, besides the oil, and we've seen gas coming down now, we know that we've had problems with some citrus, you know, like grapefruit and oranges and stuff like that. There was talk about lettuce and stuff. There's been a lot of food products that have been tainted with salmonella poisoning. So like even in our area, we had applesauce, the packs that the kids, like to have. And I really want to encourage you, when we talked about layers, I talked a lot about preserving your own food, and I love canning. I actually prefer canned food over buying it commercially packaged in a store. I like the freshness, the flavors better. I feel like we get fuller as a family. So I want to encourage you to try your hands at making bread. Try your hand at canning. This is the off season right now. It's winter time. So now's the time to make your soaps and everything else. And I think we have a few videos on canning. I'm probably going to do a few more this coming year, just because we talk about it so much and it's a great layer. So these are things you just need to get thinking about now. In fact, now is a really good time to go ahead and start stocking up on some of the stuff you'll need for later on, come spring or whatever. And I know it's really hard with Christmas and the budget. Everybody does not have a budget right now. The economy is just tanking. I'm terribly afraid that we might get to the point from going recession. I've talked about depression. I feel like we're kind of on the verge of it. We've hit all the markers that say we're in that. So just be very mindful. Don't start anything new if you do not have to. Make sure that you have security. Now is not the time to start. I wouldn't really recommend starting a business of your own unless you're doing a supplemental income, something you can do from home and sell, some kind of Etsy shop, or what is it called? Foursquare, or I can't remember the name of it, but something like that would be very good for you. I would not recommend doing YouTube. I don't think the money is there at all. You can get, it takes a long time to get monetized, and even when you do, there's no guarantee you're gonna make any money. I would just kind of be mindful of that and just try to find maybe a supplement to your income instead of trying to start something new. But there's just a lot of little things and little details like this to really think about as a family, how to be mindful of saving things, cleaning things yourself, making your own cleaners, making your own soaps, anything you can do, because it's not so much about just hoarding and stocking up items. It's about what you can do to replace the items, longevity of it. I mean, you want to make yourself very well-rounded. You're going to do much better than the average person, and you will go much further. Not only that, but having those skills now, if something drastic happens like they are projecting, then you're not going to have the panic like others will. You'll be able to help teach others, or at least take care of your own family. So just keep those things in mind. And yeah, definitely watch out for the grizzly bears. That's it's pretty scary. They like to eat people. Anyway, I'll put that video down below. It's a great channel. I highly recommend it. I love it. Anyway, take care, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. And until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.